And good morning, Nigerians. You have stipulated everything, and the members of the panel have said everything about the challenges. Honestly, what is more important now is to have the solutions, because review of policies should extend beyond this administration, and we must have a commission that there should be continuity. There's no sustainability in our policies, and any government that comes introduce different ones, and we have difficulty following up. Definitely we must have a commission that can follow up all the policies, that can extend each government, so that there will be no politics involved in this marketing and growth of this cotton textile garments. Because the ministries do what they like. For instance, the Ministry of Agriculture now, we had a cotton development committee that comprised all the textile, cotton, and garments as committee under Federal Ministry of Agriculture. But any minister that comes changes it and puts it on. So the coming of Dr. Kingsley Uzoma is at the high point now, that we must have a council or a commission that will follow up on policies, so that there will be no derailment again. What is happening is that, Dr. Claire, is that we have best materials quality of textiles because we have integration policy, backward integration, that we must use our cotton. But what's happening in China is that they are using polyester instead of cotton as raw materials. And they have abundant crude that they refine in their countries. Our country does not refine our crude, and therefore we don't have the byproducts of this polyester. So they get it cheaply in China and produce it in circular style in millions and bring it to our shores. In fact, it's not smuggled, it's through our dealers. Our dealers carry our design, go to China and mass produce for themselves and bring it to our markets and sell 5 years at 1,000 naira. And that does not cover our cost of production in Nigeria. We sell at least 4,000, 5,000. So what they bring are the counterfeited ones that don't have quality, that don't wash, that will wash within 3 days. And they blame it on Nigerian textiles. Our products are of high quality and they last long, they are durable. But the counterfeited ones that take our design and take it to China, bring it back to our markets, and with working customers wouldn't know the difference between Nigerian textile and that of the counterfeit ones from China. And it washes away, and they blame our textiles for poor quality. It is certainly not our own. Something got to be done. We have to sit down, put our heads together, all the sectors, and ensure that we produce high quality. We have this Dr. Kingsley who has come now. We have to put our heads together and look at the solution of this industry. We should have good employment for our people. What we are looking for, all these masses, all this kind of insecurity is lack of jobs. We have the jobs from cotton textile garment. We have millions of jobs that can be given to our indigenes and citizens of Nigeria. We have 84 million square kilometers of fertile soil in Nigeria. But we are not treating the soil, we are not testing the soil, and our farmers are having poor yield. Poor yield is our problem. Something got to be done. The Indians have come. Dr. Kingsley, through the Office of the Vice President, has invited International Cotton Advisory Council to come to Nigeria. And they have come and they have told us our ills, our problems. Now there will be African market generally now. So you must, and there will be rules of origin. So whatever you are producing must be in Africa. And that will curtail all the issues, the challenges we are facing about smuggling. So if you are producing within Africa alone, no country will surpass Nigeria if we are very serious. And that will clearly kill smuggling. And then we'll have high materials, good materials, no smuggling, and we'll use our cotton through backward integration so that our farmers can continue to work. Because why they are running into soybeans and other crops is because they are having poor yield. And you know our farmers mostly are illiterate, they cannot read pamphlets. The extension officers has to be going to farms and be training them on what to do. That's the only way they can have high yield. And if they miss that high yield in a year, because that's what they depend on, in a year. And when they don't have good yield, they will move to other crops. And these are some of the things that a commission or a council, in fact, that's why India has a ministry that follow up textile, garment, and cotton together. Day in, day out, Nigeria has not been able to have even a commission or a council or an agency that controls this very big industry that employs millions of our people. Something got to be done immediately for us to survive. Our youth can take up. The mobile phones are working. There's no technology. Our people are still bending, digging ground manually. Many countries have gone to mechanized farming. In the past, Nigeria said it had money, and in fact, it had how to spend the money. If we had mechanized farming right from day one in agriculture, Nigeria will surpass China. But people have been bending down since the 1960s. And their backs have broken down. They are older people now. Younger people should come in. Encourage them with technology. Then we can have bountiful employment. In fact, they don't need the government jobs. If this sector is really properly produced, properly done, all the employable